everybody, it's Khristina from Redefine Creative, and I am super excited to be starting a new series. So this is going to be a series for 2021, but we're starting a little bit early with my friend Sara Scraps, and we are going to be playing around with the Paper Person monthly kit. And so this is a new kit from Kelly Perky, who we both really love, that has some pattern paper, some like cut apart pocket page cards, a few embellishments, and a stamp set. And so this was the first month that we received, and I am super excited to play around with it. So I'm creating a background element that has these kind of wonky lines. So I've taken this pink geometric, and that's going to be my background. And then this green geometric is going to sit on top of it. And I needed that piece of white cardstock in the middle there just to kind of create some extra, like, I don't know, boldness and differentiation. So then I'm going to go ahead and trim both of those. So the picture I have is a photo of just me kind of hanging out on the couch. I have this fuzzy blanket. The new puppy's chilling with me. You can kind of see the Christmas tree in the background a little bit. And I just wanted to sort of document this whole idea of like Sunday morning vibes. And I had ordered one of the add-on stamp sets with this particular kit that was the Cozy stamp set. And so I'm going to use that one as well. So I've taken my Catherine Pooler Deck the Halls, which is like a really dark green color. And I'm adding some inking around the outside edges of the layout. And I'm going to add that to some of my layers throughout the layout, but not all of them. So I kind of did where I felt like it needed it. But I wanted to take this stamp this is from the Cozy set. And I'm going to add this stamped detail all the way around the edge of where I have my kind of wonky paper layers. And so I'm just going to kind of layer it up. It says my favorite cozy spot. And so I just want that to run all the way around that edge. And then I'm also going to use this kind of striped pattern paper as an oversized photo mat. And I'm going to use this with the stamp set that came in the kit this month in order to create my title element. And so I've stamped that word, like the phrase that says Sunday or sun, and then it has this little blank space in it where you can add all these other little like supplemental words that also came in the stamp set. So it's going to say Sunday morning, and that's going to kind of start off my title. I've added just a couple of like layers of matting behind my photo, but nothing too big other than that striped page. And then I want to add the word vibes with the sticker letters that came in this month's kit. But I felt like they weren't showing up enough on that dark green paper. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this cut apart that has these like little tiny labels on it. And I thought that would give me a good place to kind of rest that word vibes, because I want to use this color because it's perfect with that top strip of my pattern paper. So I put them originally on this one label and then decided I needed to switch to this darker green label. So I'm just kind of moving them down. And then I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut that piece of label so that I can tuck it in with my Sunday morning. So I'm just kind of creating my own title element here using the cards and the stamps along with these letter stickers. So I'm trying to really stick as much as I can to the stuff that just came in the kit. And this is a very, like, I would consider this definitely a mini kit. So there's not going to be a ton of leftovers and a ton of extra, I don't feel like. I feel like I'm going to do a pretty good job and probably have to bring in some of my stash. So the plan right now is that Sara Scraps and I are going to post these videos twice a month, showing you what we're creating with the previous month's kit, because these kits do ship at the end of the month. So this is the November one that we're creating with in December. So we'll always kind of be a month behind the schedule based on when the shipments are. So then I went through the die cut pack and grabbed out this little like ticket type of piece. And then I also punched those two circles that I want to have in kind of opposing corners of my layout. And then I'm just trying to decide if there's a piece that I can use on the top. And so I find a die cut for up there. So I'm just trying to keep my two clusters balanced. So I've got the two tickets, I've got the two circles. Then I am going to go ahead and go back to my stash and find some other little pieces I can add in. So I have some of these leftover Freckled Fawn chipboard circles I'm going to use those first because they're a little bit bigger. And so I'm going to get one of those in each of the clusters. And then I thought about using these little epoxy circles, but I just couldn't find one that I felt like worked really well. So I am going to go back to my stash and find some of the little like tiny additions that I feel like are that little confetti that finishes off a layout. So I keep a little basket of those types of things right on my desk. So I have some enamel dots, I have some little puffy hearts, just those little tiny finishing touches that I feel like really finish off the design. Now I've left that extended photo mat, so if I want to do my journaling, I have the perfect place to do that. I don't often do my journaling on screen, but I almost always go back and add some journaling after I've already like filmed the videos. So never fear, there is journaling there that gets added to my pages. So I'm adding these little white hearts to each of the clusters. And then I decide rather than white enamel dots, I probably need like more of a jewel tone or a little bit darker. So I go to my, what my friends over on Facebook call my crazy bucket. That is just all kinds of like puffy stickers and enamel dots and stuff. And it's completely not organized, you guys. So don't think that I'm like got it all together, because I totally don't. But I did grab these little enamel dots and we're going to get some of those in there. So I'm using the green, and then there's like a almost like a coppery metallic color. You'll see it a little bit better in the close-ups. And then there's a pale pink, because there is just a little bit of pale pink in this particular layout as well as in my photo. So I felt like that was a good match. And I'm just kind of finishing off those two embellishment clusters, and that's going to do it. So this page came together really quickly because I just kind of limited myself as much as I could to the stuff only that came in this paper person kit. I will put a link down below if you are interested in checking out Kelly Perky's new adventure, and I'll be back soon to show you another layout that I created with this kit. Bye guys!